Hey everyone, this is weather forecaster Liam here with another video of TRA weather. Here's your top weather news and headlines for today's video. Winter storm Jacob plans to become the next major winter storm for the United States. More than a foot of snow and over a quarter of an inch of ice is possible this weekend. I will have the full forecast on Jacob in just a bit. And also, most of the eastern half of the United States has been dealing with extremely unseasonably warm temperatures. But it looks like that is going to change. I'll have the forecast on exactly when we could see those winter-like temperatures, and also a quick look back at last weekend's severe storms that brought strong winds, hail, and multiple tornadoes across the south central and southeastern United States. All coming up in this video of TRA weather. Today is January 15th, 2020. Last weekend through the days of January 10th through the 11th, a line of very strong and severe thunderstorms formed in the central and south central portion of the United States and made their way eastward into the southeast and Ohio Valley region and brought heavy winds, hail, and multiple tornadoes along with it. Here's the combined Storm Prediction Center map and reports for January 10th through the 11th. And there was a total of 75 tornado reports, and that's really unheard of for the month of January, and even a few of those were EF3s too. And 1,054 wind reports. This storm system really had some strong winds associated with it, and also 34 hail reports were reported as well. That is a total of 1,163 Storm Prediction Center storm reports. And I am very sad to report as well that 31 people were injured and 11 people lost their lives due to the severe storms we had on January 10th and 11th, 2020. So now let's go over to the National Weather Service forecasted temperatures for Thursday, Friday, and also into early next week. And we're going to start off with Thursday's high temperatures, where it's right about average for this time of the year across the United States. But the south and southeast are not near average at all, with temperatures in the 60s and 70s. Definitely not January in those places. And of course, things do cool down quite a bit for Thursday night's low temperature, dealing with mostly 30s and 20s across the United States, and even some single to negative digits in the far north and northeast, but still above average in the south and southeast. Now over to Friday's high temperatures, where things even out a little more across the United States, where it will be definitely warmer in the north and slightly cooler in the south. And now to Friday night's low temperatures, where it will be in the 30s and 20s in the west, central, and northern United States, and 40s and 50s across the south, even warmer than Thursday night's low. But colder temperatures are on the way, so let's skip ahead to Monday's forecasted high temperatures and low temperatures, where for some places in the south, Monday's high temperature will be colder than Friday night's low temperature. And Monday night's low temperature is really when it starts feeling like January, where widespread 20s and teens are all across the United States. So for those of you who do like the cold weather and live in the south and southeastern United States, it's definitely going to start feeling like January into early next week. So let's go over to the future radar forecast from the GFS model for the entire United States, starting with early Thursday morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. And you see we're dealing with some snow showers in both the northwestern and northeastern portions of the United States. Now in the northeast, we're going to be generally seeing snowfall totals between 3 and 6 inches. Some higher amounts are definitely possible. Though in the northwestern United States, that's a different scenario. We're going to be dealing with between 2 and 3 feet of snow in the higher elevations. The lower elevations could see some snowfall totals too, but nowhere near the amounts that the higher elevations will see in the states of Washington State, Oregon, and California. And also dealing with some rain and snow in the south central United States, and that is actually going to become our next major winter storm, Winter Storm Jacob. Over a foot of snow and between a quarter of an inch and half an inch of ice is possible with Jacob. It's going to really flare up later on to Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and also even into Sunday. So let's go forward to Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, dealing with a lot more precipitation than we originally had in the south central United States. Some of that is frozen in the form of snow, sleet, and freezing rain. Snow indicated in blue, sleet indicated in purple, and freezing rain indicated in pink. Let's go forward again to 1 a.m. Eastern Time Friday, very late Thursday night going into Friday morning. A lot more precipitation now, even more so than before. Precipitation's worked its way a little further to the northeast. A lot less snow and sleet, a little more freezing rain for portions of New Mexico, northern Texas, western Oklahoma, and central and southern Kansas. Forward to 1 p.m. Eastern Time Friday afternoon. And you see all those areas that were dealing with that wintry precip, whether it be snow, sleet, or freezing rain, are no longer dealing with it. Now they're just dealing with plain old rain. That's going to be really a trend with Jacob for most people experiencing precipitation from this event. They're going to start out as either snow, sleet, or freezing rain and get warmer as the day goes on and eventually end out as rain as more moist air and also warmer air gets pulled up from the Gulf of Mexico further northward. Let's go forward again to 7 p.m. Eastern Time Friday night, dealing with a whole lot of snow across the Ohio Valley and north central United States. Some rain to the south of there, and in between there, dealing with sleet and a lot of freezing rain, especially for the state of Missouri. Going to have some pretty decent freezing rain totals for you guys, so keep that in mind late Friday night going into Saturday if you live in the state of Missouri. Forward to 7 a.m. Eastern Time Saturday morning. You see a lot of those areas that were dealing with that freezing precipitation and also snow now just dealing with plain old rain. And low pressure systems rotate counterclockwise, so that warmer, moisture air is being pulled up from the Gulf of Mexico to the southern and eastern side of that low pressure system, and colder air is being drugged down from Canada from the northern and western side of that low pressure system. So that's what you're seeing here now. Snow isolated to states of Iowa, Michigan, Minnesota, and also Wisconsin. And there's also going to be a lot more snow developing in the northeastern United States as we go forward to Saturday afternoon. A lot of snow now into New York State, Pennsylvania dealing with a lot of snow, but also some sleet, freezing rain, and also rain to the western portions of the state. And also some snow for Maryland, the D.C. area, Delaware, and New Jersey. Forward again to 7 p.m. Eastern Time Saturday night. Those areas that were dealing with snow, mainly still dealing with snow. Some rain has worked its way on into the northeast, but should generally stay as snow for the majority of Saturday. Though forward again to 1 a.m. Sunday, late Saturday night going into Sunday, you see that rain-snow line worked its way further northward, where most areas are dealing with rain now. Only snow is isolated to the very northern parts in the northeastern United States. Now, low pressure is located on the border just between the United States and Canada at 990 millibars. So we'll go forward one more time to 1 p.m. Eastern Time Sunday afternoon. Hopefully by this time, Winter Storm Jacob has about worked its way on out of here. Still dealing with a few light snow showers in the far interior United States and some rain showers into southern Georgia and central and northern Florida. So let's go over to your TRA weather snowfall totals for Thursday through Sunday, and this is according to the GFS model. You see all that snow in the western half of the United States. Most of the higher elevations are going to be seeing between 1 to 3 feet of snow. Lower elevations will see some snowfall accumulation too, though not nearly as much as the higher elevations. Now over to Winter Storm Jacob. See most areas in the north central Ohio Valley and northeastern United States are going to be seeing between 6 and 9 inches. You see a rather sharp cutoff line between southern Iowa, northern Illinois, northern Indiana, and northern Ohio. And I expect that to shift either a little further to the north or a little further to the south over the next day or two as models fine-tune this forecast, because a small shift in that low pressure system either to the north, to the south, to the east, or the west is really going to affect those snowfall totals in a big way, especially for people right on the line between no snow and a lot of snow. So this is the GFS model. Let's go to the European model, showing a pretty similar picture. The GFS and the European model are in pretty good agreement, though you do see two differences between the GFS and the European model. European model doesn't have that sharp cutoff line. It's a rather smooth transition, a smooth cutoff line, a lot less snowfall totals to the south portion of where the snow accumulation starts, and a lot higher totals the further you go to the north, but around the same amount of snow expected from the GFS in the European models. So let's go over to your TRA weather ice and sleet accumulations once again for Thursday through Sunday, and this is from the NAM model. You see, NAM model is painting a very bright picture here, especially for portions of Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, and northern Texas. Now, southern Missouri, I don't think you're going to see close to 2 inches of ice, though ice accumulations in that region can get very high. Though in general, expect a lot of ice and accumulations for a portion of the Ohio Valley, south central United States. Though we go over to the GFS model, paints a pretty similar picture to the NAM, though a little different. Holds back on those ice accumulations a little bit and also moves the ice accumulation a little further to the north. So we'll have to keep an eye on that as, again, the models fine-tune the forecast. So here are the storm hazards for Winter Storm Jacob. Snowfall will be medium. Visibility risk will be medium. Icing risk will be medium. Wind will be medium. Cold temperatures during this event will be medium. And power outages will be medium. A lot of medium showing up here. We do have one high, and that is rain mixed in with that snow. Going to be transitioning between snow, sleet, freezing rain, and just plain old rain for a lot of locations. And flooding is medium. You can expect this through Thursday through Sunday in the hazardous areas, the central, north central, Ohio Valley, and northeastern United States. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Make sure to like and share this with family and friends or whoever you would think that would enjoy watching TRA weather, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And also check out the links listed below to both my Twitter and Instagram pages and my brand new Discord channel. Thank you. See you next time.